Hey guys, it's Kelly Ray. I wanted to talk about when I get frustrated with a team or frustrated with the situation in business, how I've really come to learn that it's all coming from the top down. It's all coming from me. So there are so many different examples I could share with you in the different businesses that I've run. But I think the most recent one for me is in the coaching business here, where there was a period, last year where I felt really unmotivated and I felt really frustrated. I felt like things were sort of stagnating and nothing was growing, nothing was getting better. And I was really sort of putting out this vibe of frustration. And I mean, I'm sure my client suffered. I feel terrible about that, really thinking back. But I know that my staff suffered. And then they suffered even more because they felt me being frustrated by the stagnation or the sort of the staleness that the company was feeling, or the lack of growth, the lack of improvement, the lack of enthusiasm. But the truth is it was me. And I think that lesson is so valuable for us as leaders. I think back to all the different businesses that I've run, and every single time there was a lull in, achieving a certain goal, or there was a period where the staff weren't getting along, or it just seemed like people didn't like being at work, or where people weren't hitting their goals. I can look back and I can realize that I wasn't frustrated because the situation was that way. The situation was that way because I was frustrated, or I was, insert whatever negative emotion here. So I wanted to share that so that you can kind of take a look in your business and say, if there's something that you're not liking, you're not enjoying, you're not appreciating, you're frustrating with, just ask how maybe something that you're putting out, or something that you're modeling, or something that you're sort of giving off could be creating that for you. I had a really great session with some clients today too that had these huge awarenesses, these huge breakthroughs, and it was so awesome for me to see that. I love that. That's what I live for. That's why I do this. But they were able to really realize that the result they were seeing from their team was something that they basically were teaching them. Not on purpose, of course, but none of us are perfect, and far from it right here. But you just really want to take a look at that, and that's such a huge opportunity. And try and get your ego out of it, and your perfectionism out of it. Like, you're not perfect, neither am I. We're never going to be perfect. I still have a hard time accepting that, and my mom's been telling me that no one's perfect since I was like 2 years old. But if you're not getting a result out of somebody, and in business, you're dealing with this constantly for the rest of your life, as long as you have a business that involves any human beings, people, customers, or people as staff, or people as partners, or other stakeholders. Business is always going to have challenges, but I really encourage you to look at, if there's a situation you're not happy with, just like I did, look at, how am I contributing to this? Or how might I be enabling this? Or how might I be creating this situation? Because the really cool thing about when you do that is that you can change it, or you can fix it. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I wanted to sort of share my excitement about breakdowns or like challenging times, because I know now that every time I come up against one of those challenging times, or one of those sort of breakdown periods, I know there's a breakthrough on the other side, and that is just, those breakthroughs are they make everything worth it. So good luck with that situation. If you're dealing with something difficult, I really hope that you can take a look at, see how you're contributing to it, and have that breakthrough that you're looking for.